great goalkeeping.
But even there, it's pushing the ball a lot of the time into the right areas, away from the goal, to the sides of the goal. Here again, away from the Arsenal. 2 centre forwards there closing him down, and he puts it away.
The problem is he's so good now, he's putting doubt in the striker's mind, because they know they have to be absolutely brilliant to beat him, so you maybe have another touch to try and be more clinical.
Would you go into a game thinking that about?
Off the back of that performance, you would think, well, I won't take a long shot on because I'm not going to beat him, and then in the box as well, you'd maybe have the extra second which can make the shot go away.
Is there an element, though, that the City players that I'm sure have been watching this evening are sitting there thinking, you watch next week, I'll get the better of him, I'll show people how good I am? Doesn't he inspire the strikers to just do that a little bit more?
I think Guardiola might be watching to think it's perfect, because if they were lulled into a false sense of security in their performances, they've seen that somebody's challenging, and he'd be thinking, OK, because that's the only thing that maybe can beat City, because they could come complacent. And they've shown already that there is a threat there. They're at home as well. What was big about this game and great about this result, Manchester United came to this game knowing they had to win. They couldn't come here and settle for a draw. Down the years, even my teams have coming out of here with a draw after a game, tried to win it, but if you get a draw, happy. But here they had to win to maintain that pressure on the City team, who just continue to win. And it's been barren away from home for United this season against the top 6, but not today. They got the goals, they got the points. Here's Jose talking to Des.
What a game, Jose. Had a bit of everything, didn't it? What did you make of it?
I think it was probably the same, because the grass is absolutely beautiful. I think there is a desire to go for the grass.
Interesting. He's leaving it to us, so I guess that's what we should do. As soon as we come back from the break, we will take a look. Welcome back. What a game, hey. We're live until 9 o'clock this evening. 22 goals were scored in the Premier League today, 4 of them here, but without question, this was not just the game of the day. This has been the game of the season so far, and at the centre of it was Andre Marriner. Let's go to Graham Poll. Before we talk about specific incidents, Graham, Andre Mariner's performance today at the very centre of this melting pot in the Emirates, what did you make of it?
Well, he was cool, calm and collected, no question. He got virtually every decision right, which was good. He was ably assisted by 2 very good assistants. There were some really close calls on the offside, and you know, you have to congratulate them on their overall performance, even if there were 1 or 2 small errors.
Yeah, I guess you're talking about the penalty incidents towards the end there. Let's have a look at the 2 incidents, one that got a red and one that didn't. First of all, the red card for Paul Pogba, the correct decision.
Oh, absolutely the correct decision, as we can see. And Andre's in a very good position here to see this. Very close to it, has a pretty clear view. Ramsey's just in the way, but the angle we've got, he can see clearly. And you can see from this, you can't question a red card on that. Even the second leg gets him. I'm not sure that was deliberate, but he's overstretched, and that's a horrible challenge. Clear red card, and very calmly dealt with by Marriner.
Stay there, Graham, because there's something that we noticed as well, Frank, is that just a couple of minutes before that, there was quite a heated exchange between Paul and Jose on the touchline, wasn't there? Could that still be playing on his mind?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was very heated. And I'm of the thinking, if your manager gives you a message in the game, you accept it as a player. We can talk about it after the game. I don't think you need to throw arms as he does here. Considering the red card comes a couple of minutes afterwards, as you say, I think he got emotional. I think he's slightly lost his head. It wasn't a tackle he needed to go into. You're protecting a 3-1 lead. You understand the importance of the game, and I think it's affected him on his approach to the tackle. Yeah, I think it was frustrations tactically. They were talking, he was arguing with the coach tactically, Mourinho in the background there. And like Frank says, them type of things can just go into the next phase of the game, and that's what seems to... I think when he sees that, because he was clapping his hands on the way off, like in disbelief almost, I think when he sees that and he watches it in slow-mo after, he'd understand that the referee... he forced him into that decision.
One of Jose's frustrations, Graham, was that Koscielny didn't see red either. We just heard from him in the post-match interview. He obviously thinks that this should have been a different outcome. Can you talk us through this incident as well with Lukaku?
Yeah, I can. It's a foul, no question. There's definitely a foul there. But the law states that you must be heading towards goal. Not towards the goal line, but towards the goal. He clearly isn't. You can see from any angle you want to see, he's not heading towards goal, so it's not an obvious goal-scoring opportunity denied.
Where's he going?
And that's why it's a yellow card. He's heading down towards the goal line, but not towards the goal.
Explain the difference.
Law. That's law. Whether we
if
like
he gets
it or
up
not.
and gets away from him there, Koscielny's not catching him.
I think Koscielny isn't, but I think Bellerin is.
Yeah.
Graham, is it distance to the goal then? Because if that happens in the box and he takes it to the side, he's still going to get his shot away. Is it distance as well? How far away is it?
It's a combination. I mean, the 2 words you're looking for are clear and obvious. And if there's any doubt in your mind, you go yellow. And I think that's what Andre's done. Big pressure on it. Been easy to go give a red to balance things off, level them up. Look, and that's why I admire him not doing it. It's not a red card, as I say. The key is whether we like it or not. You've got to be heading towards goal. and Lukaku isn't.
I think Bellerin there is in a really good position to cover, and so maybe it's a tongue-in-cheek comment from Mourinho. But yes, it's a foul, and it was a good battle, and I thought Lukaku should be doing more of that, in all honesty. But Bellerin is there, so he's not the last defender, and he's running away from the goal. So I think it's just about got that right, the referee.
Okay. As ever, Graham, we seem to have these conversations about referees after these big games. But there you go. Thank you very much. And
Shake it. Moving. Covering ground. Yes, indeed.
Hmm. 30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
The seeds of fortune. It's shake time.
New treasures.
Let's roll. Yes. Base and tremble. Oh, yes. I'm gonna shake them to their cores. Forward. The earth moves under First blood. What is this?
Your top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Denied. I'll take that.
Your top tower is under attack.
Feel the earth move. Oh yes. Yes. Onward. Let's shake things up. Very good. Here I come. Shake it and take it.